I've had a chance to talk about the 2.0 strategy, why I think it's important to the future of the league, how we can use it to grow the league. Fans have asked really good questions, but generally they leave supportive. Look, we always get the old chestnuts, challenge flags come up. We've been talking about the possibility of Saturday playoff games. That's been a constant, but more or less, I'd say the mood amongst our fans has been positive. Lots to talk about this free agency period, which of course all of you in Edmonton experienced in a very dynamic way, but all in all, I'd say the mood around CFL fans has been incredibly positive. Interestingly enough, on the questions I'm asking them, the feedback has been almost perfectly consistent, but the tone's been positive. It was a boisterous group in Toronto. We were in a big theater at the CNE grounds, and they were having fun. But generally speaking, the mood has been positive, and I'd say there is a fair consistency. I do think the idea for our most loyal fans, the idea of a bigger, stronger CFL really has resonated with them. But quite honestly, then they can come immediately back to the things that are most important to them, and that's always fun. I think we've spent a lot of the last decades with our eyes focused on the check engine light. And if any of you get in your car on your way home tonight and all you do is you stare at the check engine light, chances are you're going to crash into something. I think we have to learn, and we're getting better, and I've got an amazing group of governors. We have to look out through the windshield and onto the horizon. We have to know where we want to go with the league. And yes, the check engine light will come on from time to time. And then we'll take the car to a good mechanic and we'll fix it, and then we'll get back on our path. So I do think we have to learn to balance between being in the moment, dealing with the challenges that we might have, but really it's about deciding where we want to be when we're all grown up, and leading our league into that future. If you look at the Premier League as an example, which came out of what was the EFL, the English Football League, and in 1993, when those 20 teams broke out, they didn't know they were going to be the Premier League like they are today. They just made a decision to take a bold, aggressive move. In 1996, those 20 teams decided to go international. And what we've seen since then is a relatively small country take a dominant role in the world of soccer. I think we could replicate that. We have always perhaps lived in the shadow of this giant, and we've been the smaller of two football nations. But today we wake up and realize we're the second biggest of 40, and the second biggest of 40 is way bigger than the smaller of two.